Hey everyone, I am Kevin Towers, account manager here at Katapult Network.
And I'm Lauren Shelkey, recruiter at Katapult Network.
Having a LinkedIn profile can be crucial to your job search, but getting started can be pretty daunting. So today we're going to share some tips and tricks on how to get you started.
Before we jump into these tips, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the latest career tips.
Step 1, you'll need a professional looking profile picture. But notice how I said it doesn't need to be taken by a professional. You can actually have one of your friends do it. Here are some guidelines to follow when getting your picture taken by someone who isn't a pro. For your picture, you should be wearing business professional attire. Choosing neutral colors and a simple, non-distracting background is best. Also, pay attention to your lighting. Natural, soft lighting works much better for these pictures. In your photo, make sure you're smiling and that smile is natural. This is a chance to make a great first impression on somebody looking for you. Having a good photo can greatly increase the credibility of your profile and really help you stand out as a serious job seeker. Your photo should be taken from the chest up. If you take it from your waist up, you might not be able to see your face as well in the profile picture. The majority of the photo should have your face in it, and that's the most important part. And lastly, absolutely no selfies. Have somebody else, one of your friends or colleagues, take the picture of you. You can even use a cell phone if you want. Just make sure that the quality is good enough to put online. Now here's a photo that I wouldn't want to use. This isn't a very natural smile, the background is really distracting, and overall, I don't look very professional, especially that I'm holding up a peace sign. Now this is a photo I could actually use. I had a friend use a phone to capture this, and it was a professional looking headshot. It just wasn't done by a professional, which is totally okay. We used a plain background, soft, natural lighting, and I had a genuine, natural smile. Now, if you do have a professional looking photo like I do, use it. It's the best one for these situations. This is a professional photo done by a professional and it works great for my LinkedIn profile picture. Keep in mind that there are a variety of companies that offer these headshots and they'll do it for a price that you shouldn't be paying too much for.
And once you create your profile, you'll see that you have to pick a background photo at the top of your page. Don't be afraid to be a little bit creative with this. Some popular options may be maybe a nature scene or a nice pattern or a business theme. Just make sure that it doesn't clash with your headshot. The next step in creating your profile is to identify your experiences. Just like your resume, you want to make sure that your education and your experiences are highlighted. The nice thing that, unlike your resume, you don't have to worry about keeping it short. You don't necessarily need to add every work experiences you've ever had, but it's not out of the norm to do so. And make sure that you include skills that you learned and tasks that you accomplished. It's important to add detail, but you don't need to write a novel.
The third step is to create your About section. This is where you can get a little more personal. You'll want to showcase what makes you special. And in 1 to 2 paragraphs, you can talk about your motivations, your skills, and what type of opportunities you're looking for next in your career. You can tie in any specific experiences that you've had that'll make you a great fit for a job. But you don't want to be too specific and lock yourself into a corner. There's opportunities out there that you haven't considered and you want to be available for those.
You'll notice that there is a specific skills section in LinkedIn. If you watched our recent video on resumes, you've learned that you shouldn't include a skills section on a resume unless an employer is looking for some specific technical skills. However, this is in LinkedIn where you should add your skills. Listing your skills can help reveal the strengths that you have to anyone that's viewing your profile. And a cool thing about LinkedIn is if you list those skills, you can actually have connections endorse those skills, and that can help increase opportunity of other employers finding you.
As you're finishing up, make sure you proofread your profile. You don't want to have any spelling or grammar mistakes. In fact, it's actually a really good idea to have a family or friend look over your profile. They might be able to catch some of the mistakes you made.
The final step is to start connecting. Your profile will definitely be seen as more active and legitimate if you have over 50 connections. So you want to kind of reach that threshold. Make sure you reach out to other past coworkers or family or friends, anyone that you're interested in kind of building that network with. You should add a note to your connection request as well to increase the likelihood of making that connection. A friendly greeting or a reason as to why you're making that connection can really go a long way.
Now that you've got all the tips, are you ready to get started? The Katapult Network staff is always happy to connect with you and to build up your network. So give us an ad. Go take your photo, add your experience and skills, and let's connect. Leave us questions in the comments below. Like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe to our channel for more tips. Thanks, guys.